Okay, we got the essence. I have a lot to cover, so otherwise I'd want to do the whole song. But you got the essence.
Awesome.
Why is it so awesome? I find it can bring me to tears. It's just incredible.
It tears at my heart. The lyrics, her delivery, the song, the arrangement, the story, and then the line, the killer line. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. Oh my God, what a line that is! Incredible. And then you say prosody. Well, absolutely. In the song, you have it all the way. I think if there's any element, a song that's got so many elements of all the things in this structure, the things you're supposed to do to get a hit. I mean, this song has it. And then her, you know, she just has a marvelous voice. So I think we're kind of blessed to get somebody singing the song like that. If you were a songwriter and you wanted to have the best singer for vocalist for this particular song, I can't think of anybody who would be have a better delivery than Gladys Knight.
And I look at
Although
this,
I'm sure somebody else covered it, but I don't know who.
Oh,
I,
man.
I look at this song as a duet because the background vocals
Right.
are just as important
Flawless.
as and
Yeah.
flawless. Probably one of the best examples of how to integrate background vocals so they become
Mhm.
more than just vocal string players. Because a lot of times that's what background vocalists are relegated to. You are in the background, but this reciprocity um, is that you're seeing between the background vocals and the lead vocal, and it really turns into duet, and it is just incredible in its production and how it um, each one complements the other with so much clarity.
It's the arrangement. Yeah, it is equal important between, they're not just background, they're equal ground uh, as far as the vocal responses. Uh, and, and I've worked with a lot of black vocal groups. I had one I was working with. I even on my YouTube channel, I have a song called "Love Is the Grandest Emotion." And the name of the group was the Winner Circle. They even played at the uh, uh, Troubadour one night, and they had that Philly kind of black sound, like very much like the Pips, and just they knew what to do. I'm sure the Pips came up with a lot of their parts, and
Yeah.
I just can't. Uh, it's just such a brilliant, full arrangement, and it doesn't give you a second to even. It grabbed me and it didn't let me go. I had to force myself to stop this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That line that I mentioned, I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. There's one song that is not Motown and all that, but that is equally as powerful, that have stuck with me for years. And that is the Jimmy Webb in Wichita Lineman when he says, and I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And that's just such a brilliant statement, as is I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. There are two things that grab me. So with this song, I mean, I agree with Gail too. If you really listen to it, the Pips are really, telling a story in the back behind her, and it's amazing. And I hope you're gonna cover, because I really would like the real story, like how come the Pips disappeared? Why did she make them go? I mean, what happened to the Pips?
Um, well, I'll have to look into that. I didn't. I just knew that at one point she just wanted to be a solo artist.
Yeah,
There's probably a lot of different stories there, um, but um, that's what Chat GPT and Google's for.
Oh yeah.
Look that up there. Um, and there's more I would like to say about her, but it's like I do want to get to Marvin Gaye, who I think had an even more significant social aspect. But boy, did she, of all the Motown women, I would call her the strongest singer of them.
I put in the chat a
Yeah,
link to a piece of the song that was from the Brementown musicians
yeah.
for Happily Ever After. It's a piece of the song that Gladys sang on. She played Chocolate the donkey.
Okay. And here she is, still going strong. It's just I don't know how old she is, but to have those lungs and that energy and go out and perform
I
that
think
those vigorous kind of songs that she does
I think she's in her mid to late 80s.
has to be. You'll be older than I am, and I'm turning 80 in 2 months, so 3 months. Um, All right. Any final comments? We're going to listen either this week or maybe we'll start off next week with the song I wanted to do that she and Marvin Gaye each did, not together. But let's go to Marvin Gaye. And I want to start with a song that was just one of his early singles. And it's going to remind you of the early Smokey Robinson and the early Motown. And it has just an outgrowth of the 50s into the 60s. Uh, and It's sort of a fun song um, called Hitch Hike.